One thing that to always keep in mind whenever you meet a new patient is that everybody has something from their childhood that they're bringing with them into the room. So remember that there's a scared kid inside each of us. You guys have all worked really hard to get to where you are, right? You worked really hard to be the one in that patient's room. You're there because you want to be there. Your patient, so is not. All they know is that they're in a lot of pain, they're uncomfortable, and this person who's happy to be there is coming to stick a tube up their nose. I started to feel like I was Humpty Dumpty, and there was something that was wrong, and everybody in the hospital was trying to put me back together. One thing they made me do is sit in a chair. After 2 minutes, it hurt, intolerably hurt, and they would leave me there for 2 hours. So again, I really did feel like Humpty Dumpty, and I was kind of falling into an abyss. Now, how could you avoid having your patients feel like Humpty Dumpty? And it does start with that very first connection. When they first come into when you first meet them, and anyway, you need to make a connection with them. And that first connection is so important, because that first connection establishes your relationship with them, and it establishes that you have an attitude of empathy. And you always need to display this attitude of empathy. So when I was in the hallway waiting for my tracheotomy surgery, and picture I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, I couldn't communicate, but I could hear everything. So in case you're ever wondering if a patient can hear you when they can't respond back, the answer is yes. They can hear you, they can understand you, they might even write a book about it. Treating your patients as people and not just patients is going to make them want to help you to help them. And it's going to infuse this attitude of cooperation. And one of my speech therapists actually had me say the names of the whales and dolphins on a poster that I had in my room. She used what motivated me and what got me happy to do my therapy, and that's really, really important. Empathy should really start with the insurance company, but let's be real. So it has to start on the phone. Any contact with a patient, that's when empathy needs to start. So as a medical professional, when you meet a patient, a tap on the shoulder is a basic human touch. So you give them non-medical human touch. Introduce yourself to them as a person, not just, oh, you're the gallbladder. But every time you meet a new patient, you have a chance to have that moment of care have a lifetime of impact.